After each town council meeting, the staff sits down and records a quick recap, highlighting the public meeting. The complete meeting can be found on the Town of Avon, Indiana's YouTube page, but this podcast is designed to give you a simple overview to help keep you informed about what is happening. The Avon, Indiana Town Council meets twice a month at Avon Town Hall. A full schedule of their public meetings can be found online at avonindiana.gov.
What's up, Town of Avon? This is Angel Gina, the Marcom manager here at Town Hall, and today I'm with
Ryan Cannon, town manager.
We're going to be talking about wow, I can't talk, and I lost track of the time.
It's Friday.
It is Friday. November 7th, Town Council meeting. Ryan, take it away.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
I have nothing to talk about.
Angel. That's because Angel snuck out of the meeting last night.
Yeah, I snuck out.
Good for her. Angel's doing an awesome job. She deserved a break. So,
thank you, Ryan.
We had a great meeting last night. Actually, a pretty heavy agenda, but the council was very focused and worked through it. So I'll do my best to give a description of all this stuff, and we'll go from there. As normal, at the first meeting in November, all of my department heads were there, and gave updates on things going on in their departments. Again, I'm not going to restate that information. If you're interested, go to the website and YouTube and watch the meeting, and you can see what they all did and what's going on in all the departments of the town. I will say my staff is crushing it, literally crushing it.
Doing a good job.
They're doing an awesome job. All of my departments.
Because you're leading us.
No, it's not me.
It's
you guys
you.
are awesome. My staff is awesome. This town is blessed with an incredible staff. So thank you to all my staff
No
for
hate.
the great stuff they do.
Please no hate. Everyone's a wonderful person.
We're not perfect, but we're killing it. I'm just saying.
Yes.
All right. So enough of that. New business. So we did have a few things on the agenda for new business. The first one we had was an introduction for Laurel Heights. Laurel Heights is a new development proposed by Lennar. It is on the west side of town, about as far west as you can get. It's actually on the township line on Old US 36 on the north side of the road. You'll probably see a public hearing sign for the town of Avon on the property because it is going through our rezoning process. Lennar is proposing to build 40 lots on the development. Again, it's called Laurel Heights. And so Lennar did a brief introduction of that development to the town council last night. There weren't a lot of comments. Lennar is actually proposing to have it, even though they're asking for a higher density, they're actually only proposing fewer lots, which is actually a lower density. But just because of lot sizes, they're asking for the density that they're asking for. So they did present some conceptual drawings. So if you guys are interested in seeing what the homes would look like, they did have some diverse and interesting architecture, which would comply with the town's new architectural standards. And so the homes look very nice, and we're excited to see it. So this is the start of the process. So again, just as a reminder how a rezone works, they're required to present it to the town council as an introduction. Then it actually goes to the plan commission, which is where they have a public hearing and people can provide input on that rezoning. Then the plan commission makes a recommendation to the town council, and then it comes back to the town council for final approval. It is not a public hearing in front of the town council. So if you have concerns about the development, please show up and share those concerns at the plan commission. And it will be on our November plan commission meeting. So check the calendar and come to that meeting if you're interested in learning more about the development. Or you're always welcome to stop by here, and we have plans and information, and our awesome planning and building staff will help you out and share information with you if you'd like to know more. The next item was actually a couple months ago. This item was on our agenda. The town council approved a water line easement for Easton Gray. Just as a reminder, Easton Gray is the new town center multi-use development that's going in just west here of the town hall. You'll see there's all kinds of construction going on over there right now. And previously we had planned to The water line was going to service the development on the north side of US 36, but they ran into a problem with a septic system and that would be above the water main. And so, for health purposes, you guys can imagine that it's not great to have a septic system above a water line that we drink from. So, that's not approved. So, they had to find a new alignment for the water line. And so, the water line is going to run along the south side of US 36 now through the town's new sports facilities that we just purchased. It will go under US 36 to the north side of the road and then through the town's park property, the summer lot property, which will be our future park, and connect to Easton Gray that way. The town council did approve providing the easement to Easton Gray for that project. There will be some impacts to our sports facilities. The developer has agreed to work with us to make sure they abate any of those concerns that would be created by that. So they will work with our sports team and our parks department on those issues. The next one is another exciting step towards the town's new civic center that we're partnering with the school corporation to build in Easton Gray. About a month ago, we approved the cost sharing agreement with the school corporation. And so this agenda item is to approve the contract with Garmong. Garmong is a construction manager, and they have been selected to build the new Civic Center. And so this is the contract with Garmong to build the Civic Center. They will do what's called a construction manager as constructor, which means they will bid it out and they will provide the town a gross maximum price, we call it a GMP, for what they will build the building for. And so that is the next step in the process after the contract got approved last night. We are expecting that around the 1st of December. So if you're interested at our December 5th meeting, the town council and then the school board will probably review that after the town council. We'll get that approved, and we're hoping to break ground in March on that building. So that's super exciting.
Exciting stuff.
Really exciting stuff. And again, this isn't just a town center. It's a civic center, and so it's got meeting space and things for the community to be able to utilize space, and it's got a plaza, and so it's for the community. It's not just for town employees. So we're really excited to add that to our community and create a sense of place that Avon, we think, has lacked for a while. Speaking of sense of place in branding, the next item was impact review and branding update proposal. As most of you are aware, the town has a logo or a brand. It's kind of a shield. And we have had lots of conversations over the last really year since we added our sports department about revisiting some of that branding. And so this proposal that was on the agenda for the council last night was to do a review of that branding and potentially provide some new concepts and provide a family of brands, because we want our logo to work with all of the departments of the town. And so our sports department kind of has its own logo. Our parks department kind of has its own logo, and they don't really fit together. So we want to just create this family of brands and make sure that we're consistent across our town branding. The other discussion we've had was trying to come a little closer to our school corporation and have some consistency between our school and our town. And again, this is all part of our attempt to create a better sense of community and togetherness, and that it's not a town logo and a school logo, but that there's some similarities between us. Again, one strong community, right, Angel?
Yes. If you noticed, it's everywhere. Hashtag One Strong Community, and we definitely want to incorporate that a little bit more. So
that's right. We'll keep working on that. So the town council did approve that. It was $9,500, and that'll take about 3 to 4 months to work with. And we're working with RLR out of Indianapolis, who helped us actually create our original logo and have done a lot of branding here at the town. They are incredible. They're great, and we look forward to working with them and seeing what comes of that. So Angel's got some work ahead of her on that. So
it's exciting, though.
It is exciting.
Yes.
That was all the new business we had. Next, we had a resolution. The police department asked to declare a police vehicle surplus property. They have to do this in order to sell vehicles So they had a 2010 Dodge Charger that is in need of some repairs, and they have found that it would just be better to auction it and sell it than to spend money on the repairs. Deputy Chief Margison got that declared surplus property, and so we will proceed with selling that police vehicle. That was the only resolution. Then we had several ordinances. We had 2 final readings, and then we had some introductions. So the first final reading was prohibiting reckless driving exhibitions. Again, as a reminder, reckless driving exhibition sounds fancy, but for those of you who've seen the news, Indianapolis had some problems with street takeovers and spitting. And so this is to help our police, give them tools necessary to prevent anything like that from occurring in Avon. And so this allows them to provide tickets to anybody who's participating or at any events like this. It prohibits the reckless driving behavior itself, and it also allows the police department to impound any vehicles that are participating in any such activity. And so we have not had any problems with this in Avon, but the concern was that with Marion County passing an ordinance that some of that behavior may try to go somewhere else and try to find a location for it. So we are being proactive to prevent that kind of information and make sure that our police department has the tools they need to prevent it from happening if it were to try to happen. So the town council did unanimously approve that ordinance. The next final reading on here, again, we've talked a lot about the Easton Gray project, is a private developer bond to help support the infrastructure construction in the Phase 1A Riverwalk. And this is, the developer will actually purchase the bond. The town is just backing the bond with TIF revenue from that bond. And so this is actually the final step in the process, at least on the approval side. They still need to sell and close the bond, but this was the last step in that process for that to occur. So that will happen towards the end of the month here. And the council did approve that 5-0 as well. The next 4 items were introductions. We every year have to pass what's called a salary ordinance. And so the town council, after the budget and before the end of the year, they always consider a salary ordinance, which establishes the maximum pay for all of our employees, and it establishes all the benefits for our employees. And so that was introduced to the town council. I will say, if you go look at it, it is maximum pay for all the employees. It doesn't mean that's what every employee is making. So you can go check that out if you're interested. I know the employees love that.
So much.
There's nothing better than everybody knowing what you make, right, Angel?
Hey, everything we do is public information.
That's right.
So.
Hey, transparency. So for those of you who love transparency, it's all right there for you. You don't have to wonder how much I make. You can actually go find it in the salary ordinance.
Just Google it.
Just Google it too. Yeah, that's right. The next one was we proposed some employee handbook amendments. There was actually quite a bit of discussion on this. There were a couple items that may or may not move forward on this. So stay tuned to this. There were actually 3 items. The first was a privacy policy for employees. There was no concern about that one. There was also a provision in there to allow the police chief and the town manager some discretion in awarding employees we're hiring who are making lateral moves, that we grant them more vacation time. Currently, if we were to hire someone new who, say, had 15 years of experience, they would be hired in at the entry level for paid time off. And so sometimes when we're trying to hire new people, that becomes a problem. And so the amendment here would give, again, the town manager and the police chief the discretion on lateral moves to approve additional leave time for new hire employees. The third was a provision that we talked quite a bit about to allow, if there's employees who are injured, to be paid at their full salary. Currently, the way it works, you'd be paid by workers' comp, and then the employee would actually have to supplement the 66% they get from workers' comp with their own leave time. So there was some discussion about the council that was really unfair to employees who were injured while working. This is only injuries while working. So if Angel's playing basketball at home, this wouldn't apply to her.
No, you just see me limping up to the stairs
That's
to
right.
get into the office.
So if an employee was injured at work, this would allow them to be paid at their full 100% without using their PTO. And so there was some discussion about if this was the right way to address this concern. And so that particular item in the employee handbook, it may be delayed as we have some additional discussion. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. But that ordinance was introduced and again had some substantial discussion. The final two are, you guys will remember from the last council meeting that we passed bond ordinances for a food and beverage bond fund, which is going to be used to develop some new parks here in Avon. And the town council also created or approved a general obligation bond to do some road improvements. It's actually what will pay for the roundabout at Raceway and 100 North, and what will pay for the roundabout at County Road 900 and Angelino Way, or Charles Nelson Drive, which is by the Costco. So this just creates a fund for accounting for our clerk treasurer to manage the expenses and the revenue as it comes from the bond. So the town council has to create those funds. And so both of those ordinances were introduced and will be hopefully voted on at the next council meeting. That's it, Angel. That's all of it.
That's it.
Was
Well,
fun.
you hear the sirens in the back. That means it's 11 o'clock.
We gave away when we recorded.
Yes. Ryan, when's the next meeting?
Our next meeting is November 21st at 7 p.m.
November 21st at 7 p.m. We hope to see you guys there. Couple reminders. The drone show is actually tomorrow. Ryan, are you going?
Drone show's tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to try to be there really bad.
All right. 5 to 6 p.m. here at Avon Town Hall Park. The drone show actually starts at 6 p.m. It should be fun. I heard it's double the drones.
Double the drones. Double the
drones.
fun.
So I'm planning on taking drone footage of the drones.
That
It's
is
smart.
awesome and smart.
Right. Because we tried to.
Don't crash into each other.
I tried to take pictures last year of them, but it's too dark. So I'm like, maybe if I put the drone up to take video of the other drones, maybe it'll work.
This is going to be fun.
Stay tuned.
No, I'm definitely going to be there because I want to see Angel fly the drone.
All right.
And take photos of drones.
After that, we're partnering up with Mary Lee Meyer, the community pantry. This is our second year doing it. It's our giving back a little food donation drive. It will be on November 20th. That is a Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The last truck will leave at 3:30 p.m. So if you do drop off food at 3:35, I am sorry. We will still accept it. But yes, please, we'll try to make the process easy for you. You just have to go through around this little U in the front of the Avon Town Hall building, and then our staff will do the rest. And as simple as that, we'll get you out in like probably 30 seconds, honestly.
Yeah, we'll even do the hard work. We'll unload your vehicle. We'll do whatever you need to help.
Yes, we hope you guys are able to come help and fill up their shelves. It's a great event. That's why we're doing it again, second year in a row. And
it's right before Thanksgiving.
Right
so
before the
this is
holidays
a great
and
opportunity for you to help your fellow residents. We are one strong community. We want to help those in our community who are in need. So we want to make it bigger and better than last year. It was awesome last year, right, Angel?
It was. They were overwhelmed with the amount of food that you guys were able to bring to them. So it was a great partnership last year. So why not do it again? We'll keep doing it too. We will keep doing it. And then just a little sneak peek of the upcoming event in December. December 7th is the Avon tree lighting. If you guys pass by Avon Town Hall Park or Avon Town Hall in general, you will see that the tree is up.
Tree's up. Merry
Tree's
Christmas,
up.
everyone.
And the lighting will happen on December 7th. That's on a Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. here again at Avon Town Hall Park, and it's a completely free event. I questioned that because I'm pretty sure there's food trucks that you do have to pay for, but
and don't you have to pay for the carriage rides too?
And the carriage rides, you're right. That is the new thing.
The tree lighting is free.
The tree lighting itself is free, and there are events that are free, or a little activities that you can do during the event that are free. But there are new things like the carriage rides that are not free.
Extracurricular that aren't free.
But That is, I'm pretty sure
That doesn't mean
that
don't
is a new
come.
thing.
That is new. So
That is
that's
a
gonna
new
be
thing this
exciting.
year. So why not try and pay for it?
My wife already told me I have to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
maybe
I'm gonna be the first one.
you
to
guys might
pay
get
for
lucky.
it.
You guys might get lucky, and you get to be on the same carriage as the Ryan Cannon.
That would be so unfortunate for all of you.
Ryan, did you hear about the big news?
I didn't. What was it?
Dan Jones is back up.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not supposed to open until July 1st. How could it be open already?
Because our amazing staff and White Construction blew it out of the water.
Wow. That's fun.
It opened I almost said last week. Yesterday.
Unfortunately, I've driven on it 4 times already in just less than 24 hours.
Is that unfortunately, or was it fun?
It was really fun. I did it on purpose, and I kept driving back and forth because
We
I
did
loved it.
see
It was
a comment.
amazing.
Yeah, we did see a comment on Facebook. It said it felt like,
Why would we be on Facebook looking at comments, Angel?
oh, because that is my job, Ryan.
I know. Sorry.
I see the comments, trust me, and I tell you guys that every time. I see the comments, but I refuse to reply.
The road will not sink because we got it done 8 months early. I promise you that.
And driving on it does feel like you want a trip to Disney. So for
It is
those
amazing.
for those who complimented us and gave us positive comments, thank you. And we really appreciate it because there was a lot of hard work and dedication that was put into it. I'm pretty sure everyone in town contributed some way or the other. Again, it got done several months before it should have been done. And
It was an incredible amount of work. Unless you're in the construction industry, you probably can't appreciate how much work they did in such a short period of time. So it really, really is an incredible accomplishment that they got as much done as
Yes.
they did in such a short period of time. And so please be thankful in this Thanksgiving season for the amazingness that White Construction and all of our staff did to get that done ahead of schedule and
Exactly.
opened. And it's going to save you guys all so much time on your commutes.
It saved
so I
me.
hope you love it.
I'm almost back to normal in my commute time here. I mean, it was an extra couple minutes due to some paving, but pretty sure that's going to get done here pretty soon as well. So
I think
that's
paving
exciting.
at 100 South should be done today, hopefully. So
Hopefully. Don't quote us on that. Again, there
Hopefully.
are unfortunate circumstances that do happen, and it's not because we're trying to make everyone mad, but there are, we are human, and there are some mistakes that happen. So please be mindful that we aren't robots behind, what we post or what we do. We are all humans, and we do make mistakes. We're not perfect as much as we want to be, and we try to be. We're not perfect, and things don't go the way we plan. So.
But everything we do is always with the intent to make it a better
better.
community,
Make it a better
better
place.
for you. So please
Yes.
don't be mad at us. Please just be understanding, and we're trying to make Avon a better place to live than it already is.
And look, it gets worse before it gets better.
Exactly.
So look at us now, and we got Dan Jones opened, but the biggest question is, when is Phase 3 starting, Ryan?
Oh, that's not on my agenda here, Angel.
No, it's not starting today or tomorrow. So
So the good news is everyone gets a little bit of a break for Phase 3. So unfortunately, Phase 3 has so much utility relocation that it will take all of 2025 for utilities to get out of our way. So no one will see construction on Phase 3 other than utility relocation. Like the road work actually won't start until 2026. So you
We
guys
get a
get a
little
little bit
break.
of a break in 2025, other than we're going to build a couple roundabouts. So you will be inconvenienced by that. The roundabout at County Road 900 East and Angelino Way, which is by everyone's favorite place to shop, Costco, and the most delicious chicken fingers in town at Raising Cane's. So right there at that intersection, we're building a roundabout. And then Raceway and 100 North, we will be building a roundabout. So those will be your annoyances for 2025. And then 2026, you'll see us back out on Dan Jones Road.
and again, we see all the comments.
We do.
If I don't see it, someone here sees it and shows me. So we see it. We see your guys' concerns. If you are wanting to be active on all the road work, please sign up for our notification system. If you want to not sign up for the notification system and you just want to look at all the road work, go to avonindiana.gov/roadworkmap. Again, that's avonindiana.gov/roadwork map. To all the veterans out there, thank you guys for sacrificing for us and fighting for us.
I know.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. So we hope you guys enjoy your day. That's specifically for you guys and all the sacrifices and accomplishments that you guys have reached. Couldn't think of the word there.
What's your favorite war movie, Angel?
War movie. American Sniper.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I really like Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that movie makes me cry.
It does make me cry.
That's
why I think why I like it. It's awesome. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you, veterans.
Thanks for everything you do.
Yes.
And have done.
Yes. We hope to see you guys tomorrow so we can celebrate all the veterans. Again, you don't have to be a veteran to come. We'd love to have the whole community come out and show support for our veterans and just enjoy a drone show.
Super
one
cool.
one and only drone show in Hendricks County. So
that's right. Let's go,
come out
Avon
and support
Parks.
us, support our veterans and stuff. So we hope you guys have an amazing. I believe it's a long weekend, but some people might not have a long weekend. But either way, we hope you guys have an amazing weekend. See you guys on the next one. See ya.